Rockstar has never shown a single frame of Grand Theft Auto 6 gameplay. Not one. 2 trailers, 2.5 years, hundreds of millions of views. Zero gameplay. That ends on August 27th. And to see it first, you need a Netflix subscription. Within an hour of that announcement, fans were calling it unbelievably scummy. Peak Rockstar arrogance. One of the most upvoted replies just said, "I won't pay to watch a trailer." Here's what nobody's saying. Rockstar has run this exact play once before. It worked so well that 16 years later, almost nobody remembers it happened. And once you know what it was, the Netflix deal stops looking like greed and starts looking like the most calculated thing Rockstar has done all year. Stay with me, because there's also a detail in Take-Two's earnings call, the one that happened yesterday morning, that basically confirms the whole thing. Grand Theft Auto 6. An extended look premieres on Netflix Thursday, August 27th, 3 p.m. Eastern. 6 hours later, 9 p.m. Eastern, the same footage goes up free on Rockstar's YouTube channel and the official GTA 6 site. 6 hours doesn't sound like much until you consider what's inside it. Netflix customer support has reportedly told users it runs about 20 minutes. Rockstar hasn't confirmed that, but if it's close, this is the longest single piece of marketing Rockstar has ever released for this game, by a wide margin. Rockstar also hasn't confirmed it contains gameplay. Given the name, an extended look, not trailer 3, the whole community is assuming it finally does. Treat that as hope until they show it. For scale, GTA 5's gameplay reveal landed July 2013, about 2 months before its September release. An extended look in August for a November 19th launch lines up almost exactly with that rhythm. The timing is classic Rockstar. Everything about the delivery is not. And this is the second time in 2 months Rockstar has done the opposite of what everyone predicted. When pre-orders opened June 25th, the entire community expected a trailer alongside them. Nothing came. Rockstar stayed silent when everyone expected noise, then went loud in the one place nobody was watching. The reactions split in half within hours. One side was thrilled, a real date after 14 months of nothing. The other side went straight for that 6-hour window, and the complaint isn't unreasonable. Netflix's ad-free plan runs about $20 a month. If you don't already have an account, your options are pay $20 to watch gameplay 6 hours early, or wait until 9 at night like everyone else. TechRadar ran the quote, "Locking a gameplay trailer behind a Netflix subscription is a new level of greed." The community has been openly mocking people who admitted they subscribed just for this. 2 other concerns are worth taking seriously. 1, Netflix's servers have buckled during huge live events before. This is the single most anticipated piece of video in gaming, hitting one platform at one timestamp. 2, content protection. If Netflix locks down screen recording during that window, the way it does with licensed content, then the fans most desperate to freeze frame every shot in real time are exactly the ones who can't. For a community that spent a year forensically analyzing screenshots, that's not a small thing. And this isn't landing in a vacuum. It's the third wave of backlash this rollout, after the $80 price tag and the digital-only disc-free launch. So, on the surface, this looks exactly like what people are calling it. A cash grab aimed at the people who built the hype in the first place. Except the numbers don't support that. At all. Look at how Netflix is framing this, because it's not framing it like an ad buy. Brandon Reig, Netflix's VP of nonfiction series, called Grand Theft Auto reveals cultural moments in their own right and described the deal as reflecting what Netflix wants to become, a home for the biggest storytelling from any medium, not just film and TV. That's a streaming executive talking about a video game announcement the way he'd talk about a marquee documentary premiere. And this isn't their first deal. In December 2023, Netflix quietly added the classic GTA trilogy, 3, Vice City, San Andreas, to its mobile games library for subscribers. Barely made headlines. Old games, bonus feature, low stakes. This is that same relationship scaled up to the biggest release either company has ever attached its name to. Rockstar didn't go shopping for a streaming partner to squeeze its fans. It escalated a partnership that already existed, at the exact moment the stakes maxed out. It also helps to know where Netflix's gaming ambitions actually stand. The company has pulled back hard, including shutting down an internal studio that was building original titles. So hosting somebody else's biggest release instead of making its own looks less like Netflix competing with the games industry and more like Netflix renting out the biggest stage in it for one afternoon. Here's the part that got buried, and it's the strongest evidence there is. Take-Two's first quarter fiscal 2027 earnings call happened yesterday, Friday, August 7th, 8 a.m. Eastern. That's already strange. Take-Two normally reports Tuesday through Thursday after the market closes. This one was Friday morning before the bell. People noticed weeks ago and speculated something was being built around it. Rockstar dropped the Netflix news one day before it. So when Strauss Zelnick got on that call, he wasn't announcing anything. He was confirming momentum that was already headline news. And what he said matters. Pre-orders for GTA 6 are, in his words, unprecedented and astonishing. No hard numbers. He specifically flagged that the scale is so unusual, it's difficult to predict how it converts to actual sales. But Take-Two held its full-year guidance at $8 to $8.2 billion in net bookings on a quarter that did $1.39 billion, slightly ahead of its own guidance. Read that sequence again because it's the whole strategy in miniature. Announce Thursday, report Friday, turn your own investor call into a victory lap instead of the news event. That's not luck, that's a company that knows exactly what order to do things in. Which brings us to the part that actually explains everything. May 2010, Rockstar is trying to push Red Dead Redemption past the hardcore audience and into the mainstream. So it partners with Fox, not a gaming outlet, network television. Fox aired a 30-minute short film called The Man from Blackwater late on a Saturday night. It was an extended cinematic look at the game, dressed up as television, aimed squarely at people who would never in their lives click on a gameplay trailer. Sit with what that means. 16 years ago, Rockstar handed the biggest marketing moment for one of its biggest games to a platform with nothing to do with gaming. Specifically because that platform reached people who don't read gaming press and don't watch gaming YouTube. The goal was never the fans who were already locked in. The goal was everyone else. Netflix in 2026 is Fox in 2010, except the audience is measured in hundreds of millions instead of whoever happened to have the TV on that Saturday night. Rockstar isn't improvising. It's running a 16-year-old playbook through a platform that didn't exist the last time it used it. Now there's one fair objection, and it's the strongest version of the backlash argument. Blackwater was free. Anyone with a television could watch it, no extra subscription. Netflix is a paid product, and picking it as the exclusive first stop is a genuinely different kind of gate than broadcast TV ever was. That's true. It also expires in 6 hours. After that, the footage is exactly as free as every Rockstar trailer ever released. The gate is real. It's just about the shortest gate Rockstar could build and still get anything out of building it. So, what does 20 minutes need to deliver to justify 14 months of silence? 3 things. Write these down because this is the checklist. 1. Uncut gameplay, not a cinematic pass edited to look like gameplay. How shooting feels, how driving handles, how the world reacts when a plan falls apart. 2. The character switch, Jason and Lucia mid-mission in motion. That mechanic has been teased relentlessly and never once demonstrated. 3. Scale, Leonida end to end. The neon of Vice City down through the keys. Screenshots can prove a world looks good. They can never prove it plays like one. None of that is confirmed. All of it is what an extended look, rather than another 90-second trailer, would finally have room to show. Zoom out, and the math gets embarrassingly simple. GTA 6 isn't trying to be the biggest game launch in history, it's trying to be the biggest entertainment launch in history, competing against movies and television for attention, not just other games. $8 billion in net bookings does not come from making people who already pre-ordered slightly more excited. Those people were never at risk. It comes from reaching the tens of millions who have never held a controller but absolutely have a Netflix login. Exactly the way Blackwater reached people who'd never touch an Xbox but definitely had Fox on that Saturday night. 6 hours of frustration from the existing fanbase is a rounding error against that, especially since every single frustrated fan watches the identical footage 6 hours later. For free, anyway. Rockstar isn't losing anyone. It's renting one news cycle of mainstream attention from a platform that already owns the eyeballs it wants. And if this works, it won't stay a one-off. Every publisher on Earth is watching August 27th and asking the question Rockstar already answered. Why limit a reveal to people who already follow gaming news when there's a much bigger room right next door? GTA 6 keeps ending up first in line for uncomfortable industry firsts. An $80 price tag resetting the market, a disc-free launch, and now a marketing partnership built for people who've never touched a controller. This is the smallest of the three. It won't be the last. So no, this isn't Rockstar getting lazy or cheap or forgetting who built this fanbase over 13 years. It's Rockstar being exactly as calculated as it has always been, aimed somewhere new. The complaints about the 6-hour wait are valid, and Rockstar knew they were coming before it hit send. But backlash was never the risk here. Being ignored was. A reveal that only reaches the audience already watching channels like this one does nothing for a game chasing the biggest first-year revenue number in entertainment history. A reveal that also lands in front of Netflix's subscriber base, even for one afternoon, does. Rockstar handed this to Netflix because 16 years ago, it learned that the fastest way to grow past your own fanbase is to borrow somebody else's. Fox gave them that once. Netflix is giving it to them again at a scale Fox never could have. August 27th isn't just the day we finally see Grand Theft Auto 6 in motion. It's the day we find out how far outside gaming Rockstar is willing to reach to make sure everyone is watching. So I want to know, are you watching at 3 p.m. on Netflix or holding out until 9 on YouTube out of principle? Drop it in the comments. I'm genuinely curious how that splits. And if this changed how you're seeing that Netflix window, like and subscribe. We're doing the full frame-by-frame breakdown the second that footage drops. See you in the next one.